clown. So, hello. Hello. Happy Friday. Happy Friday. Just gonna make myself comfortable. It's giving Mr. Rogers. Would you like to be my friend? I don't even know how that show goes, but I used to love that nigga. Not that nigga, but you know what I'm saying. Anyways, happy Friday. Today is July 5th, 2024. And we are in Cancer season. We are currently experiencing a new moon in Cancer. I have notes today. I know it's been a minute. I've been gone for a minute now. Back with the jump. Anyways, yeah, I've been gone because life's been hard. And I don't even mean like hard as in like difficult. I mean like hard, like heavy. It's been, yeah, definitely been feeling it, you know? So really been taking time for solitude, for understanding, for processing, for relief. So yeah. But also I've realized too that like I really wanna like my voice just cracked. That means like I'm either about to tell like be hella vulnerable or I'm lying. Let me choose my words wisely. So I realized that I was caught up in the need to be this person at all times, which like ironically like I really am this person at all times. I really talk about the planets and the sun and what's going on in the sky every single day, like strangers to friends to whomever, like whoever will lend an ear. I am constantly doing research, I'm constantly reading, I'm constantly studying. I'm a forever student of more, just like what else is going on, what other knowledge can I acquire, to make this shit make sense, because life is not real. So if there's something that I can read or like learn about to better process this fake ass reality, you know, I want to know it. So I want to know about energy, and I want to know how energy from the sky translates to our earth, and how that energy that hits the earth then translates to our bodies, and how that translates, or how we then like translate it out through our movements, our emotions, our feelings, what we say, what we do, where we go, who we meet, who we attract, who we repel, so all these things. So in the sense of really being that person, right, I realized that like I really also want to share. I'm a sharer. And I know, you know what made me feel some type of way? I was really in like, there was my last video, not my last video, but like one of my last videos that I had sent out. I was like, I'm not sending it out no more because and I don't want to talk. I actually really do want to talk. I just didn't. I think I was just in a period of feeling, I had a lot of, I allowed a lot of people I allowed other people's projections and perceptions of me affect my knowing of who I am and what I want in my life. And I desire connection and authentic connection, right? So I actually genuinely care about everybody that I send these videos to, because I have a unique and specific connection and experience with each person that I directly send this to. So even in me saying it, I felt like that's fucked up to be like, don't respond to me. And it's like, that's really not really not what I want. I just more so wanted to be like, I feel bad, I feel guilty, I guilt myself if I don't respond, but then I also be overwhelmed, and it's like, bitch, that's something that you gotta work on. Like, so I've been working on it, I've been working on me, and your girl's a work in progress, but we here. So okay, now that that's out the way, welcome. And yeah, today we are in Cancer season, like I said. So shout out to all my Cancers, happy birthday. You see, like, I love when like the earth be like responding when I say stuff. Like, it was the shout out to my Cancers, happy birthday. It's like, that was cute as fuck. Okay, anyways, yeah, so we are in Cancer season. The sun is in Cancer, our moon is in Cancer, and we also have Venus in Cancer. So we are all, I don't know about you, I'm going to group you in my shit right now though. I'm a puddle today. I'm a puddle of emotions. Me personally, my Venus is in Cancer, so this period right now has me very soft, very tender. I feel very vulnerable, and I'm working on when I'm in these tender moments, and like, I don't want to say uncontrollably, but like, you know, there's outside forces assisting with me being so open. I tend to like be overly guarded. So right now I'm balancing, like, allowing myself to really feel my feelings and take on that vulnerable state in a very healthy way, where I can process that, like, process to be able to put things down. Like, I had an experience today where I had to realize, like, some shit happened and I really wanted to respond, and like, I'm either like, I'm sweet until I'm not, because once I'm not, it's like, fuck wrong with you. So very much so wanted to curse somebody out today, and I was like, that's not moving in love. So I said what I wanted to say with my eyes, and then I let it go, because I was like, I don't want to carry this. I actually don't want to be angry. I don't even know this person. I don't want to give you that. Like, I don't even want that energy to be in my aura. So like, let's leave that there, and let's move on. So yeah, I'm working on it. So I because not everything is a personal attack. That is the like, let's all take that in for a second for Cancer season. Maybe that's the phrase for Cancer season. Not everything is a personal attack, right? So yeah, so my notes. So we have, to speak on Cancer, let's start there. Cancer is, it rules the moon. So the planet, or is ruled by the moon, excuse me, and it rules the 4th house of your birth chart. And the moon is our emotions, right? So, and then Cancer is all about nurturing. It's the feminine energy. It's creativity. Your personal self. And I read it's the feeling and the unconscious of your personal self. So the feeling of who you are, and then the unconscious of who you are, which, like, I thought that shit was deep, because I've been unearthing a lot of my unconscious parts of me, that just, like, are innately there, that because they're so there, I don't pay attention to them. And so just learning yourself more. I feel like this is a time for self-discovery. It's a time to reflect on your security. It relates to home. So Cancer is very a home sign. Just evaluating our structure, our stability, your relation to others, how you relate to others. It's all about, family, that aspect of that, and it's your instincts, your habits, and your patterns. So if this is a time where you can really like, because this is a new moon, you can set intentions for maybe things that you want to shift, evolve into, release and let go of, because it's now, this is a beautiful energy to devote to yourself. Like, what is it, what habits do you want to like continue, or like creating or establishing a daily routine? What, like, where do your, I don't want to even say priorities, but yeah, I guess your priorities, like how are you prioritizing your day? The start of your day should be for you. So maybe making those shifts during this time, or setting that intention to make those shifts during this time, which we are held during this time, to ease our way through this crazy thing we call life, right? So yeah, it's a time where it may be a little moody or snappy. Like I said, it could be sensitive. I very much so was moody and snappy and sensitive, and I'll own it. You know, I think this is also a time of accountability, because when we're speaking on like ourself, what are you taking accountability for? Are you taking accountability for your light? Are you taking accountability for your shadows? Are you taking your accountability for how you show up for yourself? I think I like to say, you know, Leo season as we approach is a selfish sign. Um, in that regard, like, they're all about self. I say they're, like, it's not me. But like Leos, they're like, I'm it, right? So, but when it comes down to Cancer, I feel like it's all about like what's around, what we surround ourselves with. Um, and so I think this is a perfect time to, yes, we're looking at what we're surrounded around, like I said, our home and our people, our relations, how we relate to people, and all these things, our habits, our routines, all these things. However, how can we flip that in a way where it's like, I'm selfish in the sense of like pouring into myself, saying no, committing to myself, committing to my devotion to myself, and not playing small. So it's giving do not disturb, like it's giving like, actually, I'm gonna do this alone, and isolation, solitude, understanding and getting to know oneself in a loving manner. Like we are, um, like, not to, I want to say not to compare, but literally like it's the sun and the moon. So like, whereas Leo looks at the vanity of self, we can assess our emotional state, our spiritual state, during Cancer season, and we're looking at that part of ourselves, the unconscious, right? Like the feelings, the unconsciousness of ourselves. Who do we want to be? Who do you want to be? I know. What the fuck? Ask myself every single day. So how do you want to show up? What does that look like to you? How does that, what's the best way that it feels good for you? So yeah, just taking these moments to like go deeper within ourselves, to fully free ourselves, and live the free full, fulfilled life that we are deserving of. So yeah, that's Cancer. And for the rest of the planets, we have so like I said, our sun is in Cancer as well. So which is why I said it's a good time during Cancer season to really like be looking at your ego self and just your identity and how you in how you show up and how you want to see yourself, and not how you want other people to see you. I feel like Leo is like how I want other people to see me, whereas like Cancer is like how do I want to see myself, like how do I want to feel, period. Cancer season is how do I want to feel. So whereas we just came out of Gemini season and it was how do I want to communicate. You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? So like we're being held to go deeper, and it's safe here. It's safe here to go deeper with yourself. It's scary as fuck, which is why I have multiple identities. Like, cause sometimes I don't want to be me, so I'm gonna just throw this wig on and act like I'm not me. But you know, that's healthy. I was told by my therapist that that's healthy. By my psychiatrist, actually. But yeah, but that's just me personally. So I'm doing a personal read, a personal drag on myself. But I'm also a Gemini moon, so like having multiple personalities is like healthy for me, personally. Either way, let's get back to the planets. So we have the sun, we have the moon, and we have Venus in Cancer. Venus is our planet of relationships. So it is our relationships to, and that's just not just like personal relationships, it's our relationships to our finances, our relationships to our dreams, our relationships to our goals, our relationships to our homes, our relationships to our finances, our relationships to whomever, whatever, where that's under a microscope. I don't want to say it's a microscope, but it is in Cancer, so it's a little softer. It's giving soft. That's another thing I feel about. I don't want to say Cancer is soft because now y'all gonna be like, we not soft, but it's a softer energy right now. So it's allowing you, because it is softer, it makes it a little bit easier to go deeper and like below the surface. I like to look at, when I think of Cancer, I think, as far as water signs, I think of Cancer as like the consistent ebb and flow of the tides, right? So how the tides are just constantly like moving and coming in and then going out and coming in and going out. And during Cancer season, I think it's just more consistently like going in and coming out. It just flows. Sometimes it be high tide, right? And then sometimes it gets really low. And I think right now with it with the three planets, the sun, moon, and Venus, it's just like a nice back and forth where I can just like understand and process and release and let go. Let it take the water, like let my problems go out as the tide goes out, and let the blessings come in as the tide comes in. So I encourage you to and invite you to reflect on what you want the tide to take and what would you like for it to bring to you. So we're in alignment with that. That's how I see the sign of Cancer. I look at each sign as like, what would the water be like, and that's how I see the water. I see Pisces as like the deep depths of the ocean, and I see Scorpio as like rushing waterfalls. Like That's how I see Scorpio. And then Pisces is just, you're out there, right? Don't know where you're at, but you're out there. That's it. So for me, Cancer is like that nice balance. It could also be like, I also see it as like a consistent stream, or like a very heavy flowing river. So however you want to visualize it, there's some options. But yeah, so your Venus, your Sun, and your Moon. So we are aligned under this new moon to really I don't want to say focus on those, but target those areas maybe of what you want to see different and what you would like to attract and bring in to your life. We also have, for the rest of the planets, we have Mercury in Leo, which means Mercury is our planet of communication. Leo is Leo. So I gave you a little information on that. That to me is just giving, if you're going to say that shit, say that shit. Like, and say it with your chest, because fuck you talking for if it's not for real. It's giving put up or shut up, like for real. Like if you're not going to say it, just don't say anything at all. Jupiter is in Gemini. Jupiter is our planet of luck, and it's in Gemini right now, which is giving, to me, it's giving. It's not our. Oh, you know what planet I miss? I miss Mars. I don't know what sign Mars is in, because it's not here. It's not here. But Mars is our action planet. I say Jupiter is like very much. Jupiter gives me like, fuck it, I'm gonna do it. So if you think about it, it's just giving do it. Jupiter being in Gemini, if you have the impulse and it feels good in your body, go for it. We have 3 planets retrograde. Before we get there, Uranus. I hear it so many different ways. I take language, like, I like how Sanskrit is like, how you read it and how you pronounce it is how it's said. I like that. I like to adapt that mentality when it comes to the English language, because this shit ain't real anyway. But yeah, Uranus is in Taurus, which is very grounded, and that is our planet of what is that? Systems. It's giving ground down and stand firm as to like routine shit. Saturn is retrograde in Pisces. It went retrograde on the 29th of June. And that is our karma. It is helping, because it's in Pisces, it's allowing us to, like I said, remember I said Pisces is like the depths, right? So it's allowing us to ease through our challenges. However, we're not taking the easy way out. So don't take the easy way out of whatever challenge that you have going on currently. But like, know that you can get through these challenges with ease. It doesn't have to be so like angsty. And reflect on your energy investments. Where are you placing your energy? What are you giving your energy to? And what can you stop giving your energy to? What can you be like, you know what? You don't deserve this. I'm gonna take it back. And pour it into yourself. Like, in what ways can you pour more energy into your whatever you got going on? Like, what are your investments that you would like to place your energy in? So that's something that is going on. And Saturn will be retrograde until November, so we got time to sit in our karma that we've accumulated over this year. These are our outer planets, so they retrograde longer. We have Neptune, which they retrograde longer, and also the effects are intense However, they're not as intense as like a Mercury retrograde, because you're gonna feel it over time. So you're gonna feel it from now until November, but just know you're gonna feel it. And karma is not a good or a bad thing. It's just your karma. It's whatever you do, whatever you have done coming back to you. That's simply it. So if you've done bad things, that's what's coming back to you. If you've done good things, that's what's coming back to you. So it's just your planet of karma. Neptune is in retrograde, and it's also in retrograde in Pisces. And that went retrograde this week and went retrograde July 2nd. And that is putting us to reflect and concentrate on our dreams, confronting the truth, trusting our intuition, and releasing illusions. Neptune is your planet of dreams and illusions. It is ruled by Pisces, so it being retrograde in Pisces is, or it rules Pisces. And so it is retrograding currently in Pisces. And so it's literally the walls of illusion, like that little, like the rose-colored glasses are broken, shattered. So see your reality and take it in. And because we have, like I had already said, like we have everything in Cancer having us like reevaluate everything that's going on, like in our lives, and what do we want to shift, what do we want to change, what do we want to see different, all these things. With the Neptune in retrograde, it's literally like, no, for real though, like you're seeing your reality for what it is. There is no illusion. That's gone. Like the fuzziness is gone. Like, you know your truth that lies within you, that you know that you want to address. So this is your time to be able to like move through that energy. And it's also retrograding for a long ass time. It's retrograding until December, so we have all of this time to see everything for what it really is. And yeah, break down the walls of illusion, and be real with ourselves, be real with what we desire, what we deserve, and all the things. And we have Pluto that is retrograde, and that is retrograding until August, and it is retrograding in Aquarius, which Pluto is our planet of like regeneration and transformation, death, rebirth, all these things. So we are currently under a rebirth. I don't know about you, but I have been feeling this Pluto retrograde, and it's in Aquarius, which an Aquarius for me, it's the sister sign of Leo, so it just be Aquarius makes my eye twitch. I'm not gonna lie. Like, and so yeah, it's my transformation in this state with this Pluto retrograde has been very much like, when it's death and rebirth, wow, dying. But you know, we love to die. We love to die. So yeah, and it's the shedding of the skin, right? So like, I love reptiles. They have to shed their skin literally in order to live. So, and it's uncomfortable. It's very uncomfortable. It's not easy to be like, I'm actually gonna peel this like layer of me off. It's like burning yourself, but like not burning yourself. It makes no sense, but like, if you know, you know, like, you're raw. I feel very raw right now. Like, I feel like if you touch me, you're at my like my innermost layer. I'm gonna be wrong at which what is it, like, dermal layer that I'm thinking of, but like, whatever is the inside, that's where we're at, right? That's where I'm at least. I just like the shedding has been real. And so, and it's a self-shedding. Like, I think I read, can we get to the point where you evolve not because of trauma? Like, and not say not because of trauma, but like, can your evolution be it was like I released the need to evolve, have an evolution based or a trauma based evolution. There we go. Like, so meaning like something traumatic has to happen for you to be like, I'm gonna evolve, or can you just choose to evolve? And I feel like Pluto being retrograde, it offers you the opportunity to choose the evolution. And it's like, oh, you don't need the trauma, because nobody needs the trauma. And like, people be like, oh, you gotta go through shit to know, to the like, I really don't believe that. I feel like life is not supposed to be hard. Life is actually really supposed to be fucking easy. And no matter what you study, no matter what you believe in, everybody, every spirituality, religion, whatever it is, all is like, oh yeah, this shit's supposed to be easy. Like you're not actually supposed to suffer. Suffering is like a state of mind. It's not reality though. Like, so, which is why I said I don't believe that we have to like experience trauma in order for you to evolve and to do better, to want to be better, to want to know more, to want to expand. We are infinite consciousness in a physical human body. Like, I want to be infinite consciousness at all times. You know, so, which has been happening, which is why, you know, what is it, timeline jumping and quantum leaping and like dreams and spirit guide travels and like doing the things, traveling to the spirit world, like these things are real. These things are real, and they happen when you decide to like hone in and own that like you are infinite consciousness, and then you have the ability to like transport yourself to wherever you see yourself, whatever beautiful nirvana you want to live in. That's who you can be. That's what you deserve. So yeah, that's all I got for you for today. I don't even want to make any promises. I have a thought in my head about how I want to do these videos more often and all these things, and then life hits me like a ton of bricks and then can't move, so now I'm stuck. So I've just been going day by day and recognizing that it is my destiny to be a guide, and explain the weird ass shit that's going on. Because also I've been talking to so many people and we're all going through it. So now it's like, oh yeah, I really do need to be talking about this, because there's actually some shit going on that we've all been kind of looking at ourselves like, why is this happening to me? What the fuck is going on? This is so weird. This is so uncomfortable. But it's like, you're not the only one, because it's uncomfortable in the sky. Actually, the sky's actually like, we're moving through some stuff, so it's gonna make y'all move through some stuff, even if that's not by choice, right? By force. So there we have it. So yeah, if you made it this far, congratulations. You have made it to the meditation. Yay. For the month of July, I've committed to myself to do 31 days of meditation. That I have the first 4 uploaded already. So if you want to tap into those, you can. They're not guided meditations, it's just sound, just vibes. But yeah, today it'll be guided because we here, and it'll be at the end of this video. So this will be the info and the meta, That's cute. Yeah, so that's what we're gonna do. So wherever you are, may you find a peaceful spot to be in. Get yourself comfortable as we start a meditation, and just quiet our minds, allow and give ourselves permission to settle into our space, into our body. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, gently lower your shoulders from your ears. Maybe you close your eyes or lower your gaze. You take a deep breath in. And as you breathe out, tell yourself thank you for showing up for yourself in this moment, in this space, in this time. Deep inhale in. And as you exhale, release and let go of anything that has happened in this day. Before you listen to this video, let it go. Even everything I just said in the video, let it go. And then we're going to do 3 audible deep inhales and exhales. So you breathe in, deep inhale. Open mouth, exhale, sigh it all out and let it all go. I'm going to do these last 2 with you. Inhale. You can bring your breathing to a normal pace, whatever you need right now. I invite you to make your exhales longer than your inhales. Really empty out your belly as you breathe out. Maybe you feel your chest rise and fall as you inhale and exhale. So allow yourself to be here. Within your body, you are always safe. You are always held. You are always loved. Wherever you are, deep inhale. And exhale. wherever you are, you can welcome your body, welcome your energy back to your body. Maybe you wiggle your fingers or your toes, roll out your head. Just saying a gentle hello. Welcome back. And we can close with some breathing. So you can take a deep inhale in and circle sweep your arms above your head. And exhale and flick your fingers like you're trying to get water off your fingertips. And a deep inhale in. And as you exhale, shake out your hands and your wrists. Maybe your poppy. Deep inhale in. And exhale, you can bring your hands to prayer. You can bow into yourself. And I invite you to tell yourself thank you for showing up for yourself, for showing up for the message, for showing up for the mind, for showing up for your breath. It's always an honor. It's an honor and a privilege to guide you through your breath, through knowledge, and through sound. May you go in peace. Namaste. Snap it up for yourself. Thank you for being here. And until next time, peace. That's all I got. If you're still here, while I was playing, I heard to keep going. I wasn't gonna say this because I was like, maybe this is just an inner message, but since I started with like taking off my shoes, but yeah, keep going. Allow your belief and faith in yourself be greater than any outside noise. So that's the message that came in for me. And being the messenger, if it resonates, may you receive that gently.